say that.
Hello. Oh, wait, you're so small on the TikTok.
Tak.
Isang tiny on you.
I'm tiny.
Oh, yeah.
So skibidi.
Oh, I forgot. Background music.
All
We're
the
just singing
time.
in silence.
She forgets all the damn time.
Hey everyone, welcome yan Yeager, welcome yan Makarara-kuna. Hello, hello.
I can't scream because I got people around me.
Animal. Siyang. Music. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba.
Banana.
Oh my god, it's so. Music. Is it coming through now? Oh yeah, it's on the wrong one. Okay.
Banana.
No, it's not going. Music. Music. Here we go. Hi again, guy. I always forget. Shana! This is Daryl. He's the Malaysian guy that took us to the shaved ice place. Thank you, Makara. I'm doing okay.
That's my Malaysian sound.
Hey, Parker. Welcome on. I love your motto. Thank you. If you guys wanna support my model artist, the credits are on my on the link in my profile. He's a really good artist, but she's in a school to be a dental assistant, I think.
Yo.
Yeah. She is crazy.
Crazy.
He's the guy that doesn't like the Asian gingers as the affection cost.
What? No way, dude. Me saying things like that? Absurd. Could not be
The
crazy.
ginger-fired Asia.
I didn't say no such thing.
Thank you for the follow, Toxic Candia.
Banana.
Do not say you hate Asian. I kept thinking of shrimp po' boyas. Shrimp po' boyas. Now I want bao buns.
Buns.
You want some candy? It's not toxic, I swear. But your name is Toxic Candy. Shout out to all the ginger Asians.
Yeah. Thanks.
Stop. Okay, Deru.
Yes.
You said you have to cook before we start.
Yeah. You ain't wrong. You're
Okay,
not exactly wrong.
Hero has to cook some food before we start. And I asked him to show us the cooking. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Chia. Hold on, I gotta check the
you-
dog to make sure he finished the...
food. You should set up a dog cam.
I'm working on it, but I don't know where I want to put the camera because he spends most of the time on my bed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just tell chat that that isn't your bed. It's a bed specifically for the dog.
No, it's
in
not
another
that.
room.
It's like I don't know where to mount the camera.
On your
Dog!
ceiling fan.
Get off. I don't have a ceiling fan.
Oh damn.
Get off. Get off. Just bite the camera. No! I hate that trend so much. Have you
Okay.
seen that one, Daryl?
I have. Especially the old guy.
It's so weird. How do you bite your phone? That's terrible.
Dog sounds. Maybe it's a cat, I don't know.
Yeah, that was the dog. He was shaking.
Flop, 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 flop.
Daryl cooks the food first before he can cook with his art.
What do you mean? It's culinary art, so it's art too.
Gia, if you're still here, his name is Daryl.
Hola, soy Dora, either and always the der, and will always be the der. That is my introduction. I'm gonna hold on. Let me tidy up my desk so I can actually bring the food in later when I'm done,
Okay.
and then I'll let you know when I'm on over.
Inamiyan I am also eating.
Today is a chill stream. Always been a chill stream. Alright. I'm gonna go prep my kitchen and mount my phone. So hold on. I'll be right back. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Okay. What is music for the song? Bit by bit, spicy summer. That song's so nice. Hello. I don't know how to read your name. It's just a face. Welcome, young Barney. That's his mute Fugi. So when he mutes himself, that's what it looks like. Barney is the TikTok not showing up. Let me see. Oh, that's really weird. Okay, Ty, you're gonna see the behind the scenes for my stream. Okay, okay, it should show both now. It has to refresh though. Barney is staring into our soul. Yeah, it's broken! Hold on. Hold on, chat, it's broken. I know you were all you see is the voya the whole time. Okay, we're back. Okay, it should be fixed now. Hi Matt, welcome here. I love bark. Pow 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 pow. Hold on. We're going. Wow. Wow. What while we're waiting. Pow 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 pow. Ah, mayasma yung ma-working. We are still on the title. Are you doing animal? Yeah! Amimals! We're doing amimals. While we're waiting. Oh, can I play some, some Hello Kitty?
Hello, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, give me like 2 seconds. I'll boot up my camera. Hopefully, it not dox my ass in the process. It's fine. They have seen my face. It's all right. All right. Get ready. Get the thing ready. Uh, I can still hear you, but I'll be muted so you don't hear people in my place talking. So if anyone's demanding any
Okie
cursed ideas in chat, let me know. I'll I'll hit them with my fat pan.
dokie. We're gonna play Hello Kitty while we're waiting for Deru. Oh, I set this up the wrong way. It should be Hello Kitty. And it should, yeah. This one. Watch you just play Hello Kitty. No, I'm not. We're gonna watch Zero Clock. Hold on, I'm gonna move his key. I'm gonna pop this out. No, pop out. Yeah. Wow. He's not capturing him. Oh, there we go. Can you rotate the camera? Rotate the camera. No. It's all. Oh. It's. Yeah, like that. Like that. Thank you. Hi, namaste, welcome here. Butters from South Park? Yeah, I am Butters from South Park. We're also watching Daryl cook while we play some Hello Kitty. Yeah? What's up, Barney? I'm not Barney. That's my friend's muted photo. Hi, Taylor Prince. Welcome, welcome. I didn't get to do Diaz. He is my brother. Barney is your brother? Your friend did Barney. No, that's not what I mean, cha. He's gonna cook ginger Yoshi. Can you guys see the cooking? Okay. Thank you for stopping by, Taylor. We can see Yonky. Yeah, he is the cooking Barney. Pow, 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 pow. See us to eat a whole stick of butter while watching Silk. No, Sean, why are you eating just butter? That's disgusting. At least eat something substantial. That's so gross. Not a deep fried butter. That's nasty, child. It's Irish butter. What's Irish butter? Is it different? Oh, what's in the Irish butter? How is it different? Oh, tastes way better. Butter plus flowers, like edible flowers. Like a what do you call that? The dandelions. Sorry. I'm talking about pattern flowers that were mixed up with the... No! Why did you do that? Yeah, what do you thought he's cooking? I have to see. Hold on. Ah! It's too big, it's too big, chat. Hold on. He was making the pasta! I generally don't know what makes it Irish butter different, but it's better flavor. Oh! How is it... Like, how does it taste different? Like, are there certain spices in here? Is it more milky or something like that? It tastes like Irish people. No, Macro! The actual reason is Irish butter has more butter fat. Um. Oh, so it's just fattier, so it tastes better. Oh. Look at all those onions, chat. Hey, meows, welcome meow. Onions. Look at all those onions. Mushrooms swear. No, onions. Like onions. I choose garlic. I think he put garlic in here. I just didn't see. Maybe the powder is garlic powder. Bow, bow, bow. Garlic mushrooms. Oh. I want garlic mushroom. There was this restaurant I used to go to because I live so close to it. And for appetizers, they would have grilled. What are they called? What are they called? The green thing. Hold on. Let me look it up. It's not artichokes. It's the other one. Veggie top. What is he at? I forgot what it is. It looks like artichokes, but it's not. I forgot what they're called. And then they just put garlic on it. But then they also have just garlic mushrooms. And they're so good. Like, I know I can make it at home, but just taste good. Now I am hungry. Down I thought you were eating your stick of butter. Do you give shoutouts? It depends. Like, what kind of shoutout do you need? The butter only does so much, but you need to eat more than butter. Do you have like toast or something? Oh, look at the pasta sauce. Pasta. The first shoutout has to be the generation. No! We don't know any Singaporeans here. Where are the drawings? I'm waiting for Daru to finish cooking and then we'll start drawing. Yeah, you guys, if you want to cook pasta right now, cook pasta right now. We'll all have pasta for dinner. Adik pasta perfect. Shannon, yes, you can have the pasta, okay? Everyone else is eating carpet. The cheers though! More cheers, more cheers! More cheers! Yeah, more cheers! More! More cheers! Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good! That's good! He did dump it all here! Mamma mia. Imagine if he had more cheers and then he just dumps another baggie. Some fishy ground gouda sounds good if it. I love smoked gouda chia. But I can't eat a lot of it. Wow, it looks so yummy. He's just taking a plate that had more chia. Could you imagine? I'm lactose intolerant, I don't care. I always shove a whole bag of cheese down my throat. Okay, that's so unhealthy though. That's what I used to do, but this one time my tummy was hurting really bad. And usually, I can usually still go out, after eating Cheetos. But this one time I ate Cheetos and ice cream, and I could not leave the bathroom. I was just stuck in the bathroom the whole day. Was only good food is worth getting diarrhea for. Not when it's hurting your tummy so bad. No, it hurt my tummy so bad I didn't know what to do. I just crawled on the floor. I'm letting her out the fatty's ribs. I don't like that much chat for you. Oh, cha. I just learned that you can actually talk to all the characters and they can just find the resources for you and you don't have to pick them up. Meanwhile, I spend like half the day looking for like all the resources around the island. So stupid. All those times wasted exactly. It usually takes me like 2 hours to do the whole round. It's so annoying. Oh, Hello Kitty has a quest. I don't want to talk. So they can usually pick up everything except for the special ones like the Mystic Stone and the tickets and stuff. So these ones I still have to do on my own. But everything else they can pick up by themselves. Which is crazy. This whole time I could have just been asking them to do my work for me. It's the Neox import. Myopia. It's on. We are looking for Fire? I'm doing her villain arc and then see what on your characters. Okay, this whole time I've been doing all their work, okay? This time they have to do the work for me.
Banana.
Hi, you're back!
I just made hot chocolate. Yay.
Hi, chocolate! And pasta!
Let's go. Art stream, more like culinary art stream.
Oh no. Oh no, I have... Hangedon is telling me to tell a joke. What?
Say his name. The best joke of all time.
Creamy tomato pasta. Italians might hate me for this. I did at least 13 different work crimes. What? What's wrong with a creamy tomato pasta?
Nom nom time. Oh, I picked something.
What are you working on today?
I'll be working on a concept art. A landscape concept art. Well, not a singular one. I'll be working on multiple ones.
Okay.
And I guess since you're here, you can give me some ideas.
Some ideas. What about post-apocalyptic?
Yeah, post-apocalyptic style works, and I was thinking of creating like at least 3 drafts, and I was thinking of basing it off of my VTuber friends lower.
Wow! Wait, can you draw my house?
I don't know what your house looks like.
I live in the clouds.
Just photoshops the whole sky.
No!
Oh yeah,
It's
I love
all
all of these.
It's all clouds, and there's hanging glass trinkets from the ceiling, like that.
Define glass trinkets, like glass.
Uh, let me find one. Like something. Yeah. Kind of like.
Oh damn. Oh damn. I love all of these. I love all of these. What can I say?
So kind of like Diaz. So this is a glass terrarium, but without the plants in it. But like different shapes and styles. It could be circle, squares, and stuff.
So wait, let me recap from what I understand. So your house is gonna be on the clouds, above the clouds, and then there will be glass trinkets hanging from it, like the reference you sent me, and inside will be the various shapes. Yeah.
No, the glass trinkets are like Diaz, but they're different size. They're different shapes and
Oh,
stuff.
they're different shapes. And then what's inside?
Everyone's dreams. That's where I put my food, chat. That's where I put your dreams.
That's where she puts all the TikTok money.
Yeah.
And then what type of house would it be? A giant tree?
Oh no, it's just a giant cloud.
What?
I don't know, you can have fun with the but the interior is just like that. My VTuber design is do you know Bee and Puppy Cat?
Nope. How do you
So
spell?
it's a really, it looks like a child's cartoon, but there's a lot of like deep meaning behind the episodes and stuff like that. So it's kind of like for adults, but like when you look at it, it looks like it's for kids. And it's all very like pastel colors and stuff like that.
Oh, gee, that looks so clean. I like that. I like the style of it.
Young. Kuma's eating away saucy dreams so she can have them. Raguna, no!
I mean, I ain't judging. She be absorbing everyone's wet dreams.
No, that's not what I do. I rehear the streamer is not a bird. I'm not a bird. What the heck?
someone did say she sounds like an owl. So,
Who?
the fact you willingly walked into it.
Who? Okay, Chang. I am with you. Are you drawing on paper or digitally?
Oh, me? I'll be doing it on Photoshop. I'll be photo
Okay.
bashing the thing.
Share your screen. Share your screen.
After I'm done eating.
Okay, okay. Hold on, Chad. I'm also eating. And you guys
treat.
know that it's gonna take me like an hour to finish my food.
I feel like you should just have a just chatting scene up while you talk to your chat so you can finish your food.
I don't have a just chatting one. Hold on. Idiot
to set
Rico.
it up.
Idiot Rico just chatting one. Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum. All the saucy dreams fewer her DJ hours.
Facts.
Now? You live in the clouds. I do live up in the clouds. La 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 la. Oh yeah, Dero and I were talking about RuneScape earlier. I wanna play RuneScape again.
Bro, that new game looks so fun.
I
Actually.
know. I'm gonna be Daenerys. I'm gonna
Um,
be a dragon teamer.
I'm gonna be Steve. And I yearn for the vines. What?
What if we play OG RuneScape?
Oh hell no. Okay. As fun as that sounds. I'm more of an action MMO guy. Fantasy Star Fight. Or even Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter isn't really an MMO.
I love.
But WoW kind of looks like it's catering to it, so.
I love Monster Hunter, but I have a nostalgic space in my heart for RuneScape.
That may be the reason why RuneScape doesn't cater to me, because I never played it when I was small.
I used to I remember when I should have been sleeping, I would sneak the laptop under my blanket so I can log in on RuneScape, and then I would play until 4 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah, and all I'll be doing is fishing for lobsters.
Bro.
endless fishing for lobster. Shannon, where did you get the cat? Why is there a cat?
Yeah. Yo.
Oh my god, did I tell you yesterday?
Nope.
The controller I had plugged in to my PC, it started buzzing like
Oh yeah.
like a like a really long beep. You know what I mean?
Nope. What does it mean?
Like you know when you accidentally press down on a key and it'll be like a long beep? That's what it sounded like. And it was really, really loud. And I was trying to find out where it was coming from. Like, I thought it was from my laptop. I thought there was like something on like my laptop and it accidentally pressed the keys. So I unplugged it and turned it off and then threw it on the bed. But the beeping did not stop. And I was like, where is that coming from? So I was like checking my capture card on my Switch and like basically everything around my desk. And then I realized it was my controller and I was like, why is it beeping? So I just unplugged it. And then it stopped. And I was like, I don't understand what happened.
Man, your controller is on something.
I know, and then I was really scared to plug it back in, but when I plugged it back in today, it was fine. Yeah, Raguna, I just checked today. It was okay, but I don't know what caused it to be up. I have the PS5 controller.
Did
I
you
don't
perhaps
know
like
if I-
imported ChatGPT into your controller and it became sentient?
But then you would be talking, no? It wouldn't be beeping.
So then,
Cause it has some. The controller has like a mic and a speaker, I think. I don't know. I know it has a mic. But I don't know where the beeping comes from.
so that's not hella weird. Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom. Okay, so I am gonna try and draw amimals today. I think. I am following this one Twitter account that literally just posts animals. So that's what I am gonna go. Amimals, where is he at? It's so stupid that the control EF doesn't work properly on the Twitch. You're still on Hello Kitty. Oh, I know. Hold on, I'm looking for stuff. Animal.
You're supposed to be eating.
Oh, you're right.
Finish your food. I'm almost done with mine. We're supposed to be drawing.
I know. I am eating. What I'm
Chat, I swear to
eating.
God,
I'm multitasking.
her ADHD is insane.
No.
You can't say no when you forget to eat. Your attention span is crazy. Start eating. Chug. Swallow it. You haven't told Chat what you're eating. Maybe you did. I just forgot.
I'm eating. Oh my god. I'm eating a Thai curry. Thai
Ooh.
green curry.
Thai green curry. Green. Oh. Huh?
Huh?
Don't mind me, I'm just acting up.
Huh?
Huh?
Channel your magic, just summoned a Hoopa portal. What do I do? Oh no! Get the berries, chat. Get the berries.
Berries. I'm tripping.
I think Thai curry is my favorite curry.
I should really play Thai curry.
It's really good. It's a little different from like Indian curry or like Japanese curry. But you can also have it like really spicy.
Damn. Come again.
Oh yes.
Spoilies. You like spoilies.
I love spice, but the older I get, the less I can handle the spice. like the next day, my butthole hurts.
The hell?
It just hurts my tummy. Thai green curry by Jamie Oliver. No! Jamie Oliver can't cook curry.
That is not
He's
Thai green
bad.
curry, bro. That is something else. I'm just saying. I'm not hating. I'm just speaking facts.
Janon, I think you would be good at being a dungeon master for D&D. We should have a D&D night. Except
Bro.
I've never actually played D&D. I've only
We have the same idea.
I've only sat in like a few sessions that my friends run. But it looks so fun.
Alright, Baldur's Gate stream, let's go.
No, that's different. I want like a DM that makes their own story, and then we'll just create our own characters off of that.
Ooh.
Every time I've asked, you've said, I've never said no. I said I'll think about it.
Are you eating?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Had to make sure. Have to make sure.
I'm sorry, I'm a yapper, okay?
No, I understand you gotta entertain stream, but if you don't finish that food, we are an hour in and we are not doing what the stream title says.
We're just eating. It's an eating stream.
It's an eating stream. Exactly.
What do you guys think if Dero and I start a podcast? We've been talking about it because I don't know. We just yap a
We're gonna
lot.
talk about the most unhinged things not doing.
Yeah.
Forecast.
Yeah, podcast. It's gonna be the most unhinged podcast. If you watch it live, it'll be uncensored. But then the VOD will be unlisted because we have to censor it.
Damn. I mean, you would be wrong.
We have to
Channel gets
censor
banned
it
within-
before we have
Channel
to
gets
publish it.
banned within 1 hour.
Imagine the published version is just all big deal. Forecast. Yeah, we're gonna have a forecast.
A forecast. Burp.
Josh Diaz podcast gonna have a competition.
I'm
Okay.
a bit glad I didn't put minced chicken in my pasta. Just the noodles alone are filling me. Holy Christ.
But then if you put the chicken, you can put away the leftovers and have leftovers later.
I usually don't like having leftovers.
Why?
I prefer fresh meal because I'm like that. I'm built like that.
But sometimes leftovers taste better.
That only applies for dessert. For me, at least.
Like for Korea, I like it when it's a day or two old.
What the hell? You
I don't
making
know,
Thai
maybe that's
curry
just me.
wine? Usually curry goes bad. Oh wait, no. Yeah, usually curry goes bad really quick because of the coconut milk in it.
Yeah, so you have to eat it just right up before it expires. Oh no, I gotta sneeze.
Bro, that is
Excuse
so
me.
gross. Bro. Don't talk to me ever again.
Oh no. I not
Daru doesn't
welcome
believe in a
you.
Kumo 3 days broth. Bro, that's not a broth anymore. That's wine, bro. She fermented meat in her cupboard. That
Wait,
ain't broth.
do you know about my 3-day ramen broth?
What the Oh hell no. 3 days
Okay,
broth.
so usually when I when I get ramen, I usually finish the noodles, and then I have leftover broth, right? So then I save it, and then the next day I boil instant noodles, just the noodles, and then I put it in the broth, and then I eat it like that. And then I still have leftover broth, so then I use it for the next day.
What am I hearing, bro?
I like the broth.
Hey,
It
to be
tastes
fair, ramen
good.
broth does taste really good.
Yeah.
But it has to be exactly right, though. It can't be too watered down.
Yeah. And there's this one ramen broth from this place. Over here. It's a local. It's not like not a big chain. It's just a local ramen place. And I always get this one ramen from them. And yeah, I reuse the broth. It tastes so good.
I'm gonna pretend I did not hear all of this. Or I'm gonna start coming up with really crazy food ideas.
Like what?
So you're reminding me of what my culinary friend told me. We used to work together in a Japanese restaurant, a yakitori restaurant. So if you notice earlier when I was cooking, I didn't make all the ingredients on the spot. I had them all cut up, wrapped in a container, so I can just cook them really quickly. So what I didn't do this time, as opposed to when I was working in a restaurant, because restaurant, you need to make the pasta sauce yourself, right? You didn't instead of you doing what I did, that is using like what canned pasta sauce. It still tastes great for my standard. I'm a broke college student. What he advised me to do is just make a pasta sauce concentrate and put it in the freezer.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
So
then,
when I wanna cook it, I just dig a chunk out, let it defrost, throw it in a sauce pot, and water it down. So then it becomes
but
sauce instead of concentrate.
then in the freezer. So I've seen those, but for pasta sauce or like soup and stuff like that, I've seen those on Pinterest. But my thought is, you know, when you freeze things, it kind of separates like the moisture from the other stuff.
Oh, that's
It's
when
like
it's soup. That's when
no,
it's soup.
yeah, but even if it's concentrate, wouldn't it affect that?
No, because concentrate is thick. It's thick.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was
I don't.
working
Would
back
it
in a
still
restaurant, we didn't have
taste the
that
same?
problem. Yeah, it would taste the same. If you like mix it well when you're cooking it, at least.
Okay.
Don't be like that one. I was gonna say a slur, but don't be like that one incompetent cook that I have, the friend. You all know about this. You and Matsuo know about this. This was during the old days. He was
Shouldn't you be
preparing.
making rule? I'm just kidding.
Bro, damn. I'm not sure if I told you this, but the whole time I was the one cooking the pasta. The bolognese sauce, the marinara, fancy terms.
Mhm.
I was the one who prepared the marinara. But the one time he wanted to make it, bro, he burned all the ingredients at the bottom. So what we did there
Why?
was, yeah. So what we did was, we just roughly chop up the onions, the what else were they? Garlic. We didn't really chop up garlic because they're small enough to be blended with a hand blender. We roughly chop those up. Tomato, celery, and we dump it all in and let it cook in a broth.
Uh-huh.
And then once it's simmered up, we season it and then we put the broth in. No, we put in the tomato puree. And
Mhm.
bro is stupid. He did not let the water boil first.
Why?
He didn't let the water boil first before before putting the sauce in, the puree in. So the sudden change in temperature and then how thick the puree is, I don't think the water got a chance to float onto the top. And even if it did, all the ingredients were pushed down.
Hmm.
And when you pour the puree in, you're supposed to mix it immediately and start hand blending everything. So it all becomes the same consistency. I forgot what's the fancy English word. Viscosity? Yeah, the same viscosity or something. But he didn't. He just poured the sauce in and he just left it there. So all the onion, all the tomato, everything was burnt at the bottom of the pot. And he didn't even thought of pouring everything else out first. He started scraping the bottom so the burnt part was present in the sauce. And he tried to
No.
serve it. Thank God our manager at the time caught him in the act and let's just say they know how incompetent he is, and then I had to clean up after his mess.
Oh my god.
I mean, I got a really good ego boost. I was aura farming off of his ass, but like, dude, on the first day on the job, you know how it's bad. It's generally a bad idea to just leave your spatula or tongs in general just in the frying pan itself,
Yeah.
just resting in the frying pan.
Yeah.
It's all right if it's wood or metal, but But usually don't even do that. And don't use metal spatula, please. You're gonna scrape the non-stick pan. He fucked up multiple pans. Pardon the language, you're gonna get demonetized. Now you're fine. So on the first day on the job, our manager was teaching us how to cook the dishes there, right? One of the training days. He turned on the stove and he left a plastic spatula in.
Wyatt!
And he immediately destroyed a spatula within 10 minutes
What an
when we just
idiot.
clocked in.
Oh,
And he
bye,
was mad at me.
Shannon.
Goodbye,
Thanks
Shannon.
for stopping by. Yes, this is the cat that you were talking about. Is this yeah?
That was me, the person who messed up. That's not you. Bro could not speak English. That guy could not speak English. You ain't tripping. You ain't tracking. You ain't what? You ain't tricking me. There we go, English.
That's crazy. When you know it's a plastic spatula.
Bro, he wasn't made for the culinary role, let's just say that. He has terrible hygiene.
Before you go, what would you call it? When you were working at that cafe, is it like an externship? Basically?
It was a 20-month placement.
So before you go to the placement, don't you have like classes in kitchen?
Yeah, we got like a 5-week training class that taught us like how to fry eggs, basic kitchen fundamentals.
And he
But that's the
passed
thing,
that?
he's just stupid. He's just stupid.
How did he pass that?
Well, I don't know, dude. That's how low the standard was.
That's so sad. I feel like
Anyways,
if
yeah,
he burns the ingredients at the bottom of the pot and then he melts a spatula, I feel like he shouldn't have passed the 5-week training before going on to the placement.
honestly, the boss lady was too nice. Like, they did not give him a warning at all.
Why?
After all the shit he pulled off,
I would
ignoring
wait.
his duties,
No,
which was
because
that's the one thing I was so pissed off. Sorry, go ahead.
isn't that part of your schooling? If you do something wrong, shouldn't they note it down and then give it to your school?
I hope that's what they were doing, but with how often he neglected his duties just to try and flirt with a girl in the barista section, he did it 3 times. Like three times is an understatement. He did it so many times. The manager was called down to fix this quote-unquote conflict between us. I had no problem with this fuck. Okay, maybe that's a lie. I have a lot of problem with this guy.
Oh,
I'm
thank
gonna
you for the
leave this
follow.
off at a cliffhanger. I'm gonna go do my dishes.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Dishes
be right
to
back.
Oh no, chat, I'm still eating. Don't tell him I'm not done yet. That's such a stupid thing to do, especially if it's not on the clock. If it's on the clock, I know. Once you're clocked in, you should be focusing on your job. And especially if it's for something like a placement, an externship, or practicum, anything like that, you should treat it as if you're just a new employee at the job. And everything that you do, at least the school that I went to when I was doing like a externship, everything that I did at the clinic that I worked at, they would report it back to the school, and it's like a weekly report thing. Like this week, like they would write it down. They would be like, this week, Kuma worked on this and this, and she did very well in these areas, whereas she could have improved in these other areas and stuff like that. It was it was like a very detailed stuff. So it's just so surprising that like the coffee manager didn't even report that to the school. It's so stupid. I'm betting that the food won't be finished until Makarai, I'm working on ya. Itiyo. I am getting full though, so I think I'm just gonna take one more bite and look up the Rias. Okay. And I'll clean up chat. Like down. I BRB. Let me turn on my BRB. Wait, where's my BRB thing? Welcome back! Ah, we finished eating. Oh yeah. Thank you. I found a cute dog that I wanna draw. Now, let me just see if
Banana. I'm done with dishes.
Welcome back. You scared me.
That was a few minutes. Dang. Okay. Went to Booty Up Photoshop and get cool. I don't know Booty Up Photoshop. I'm gonna look for reference first.
Easy as what I am doing.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
Why, isn't it cute?
It's absolutely beautiful. It looks like tonal rum.
I don't know where to put this. Okay.
Alright, it's time to share my screen. Anyways, where were we regarding incompetent cook work colleague?
How he didn't get report yet and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the part that made me most upset the most, which is why I dropped out and resigned from the place we were working. The only thing they did was come down and gave this guy a little pep talk and make us friends, quote unquote friends.
That's not enough.
That isn't enough because he did it. This happened like 3 times, and 3rd time's my last straw. So yeah, and he would go out to the front desk and start flirting with the girl for 2 weeks, to the point it starts to get unbearable for me. And then I reported it to management, and management only comes down to tell him, well, you can't do that. It's your job. I don't know what sort of pep talk they were giving to him, but I don't want to know because
was the girl flirting back?
No, the girl already has a partner. Albeit online dating, but like that doesn't change the fact that she's taken.
Isn't it just inappropriate to do that?
Everybody knows, even the management knows. Like, they know that this kid is stupid. That's all I can say. They know
he should have gone fired.
I know, but they were. But that's the thing. I heard there was a penalty for the restaurant, for the company that was collaborating with the institute I was in. If they fire a student, they need to have a valid reason, and there has to be a penalty or compensation for firing a student.
Okay, but one, I feel like if it's a valid reason, there shouldn't be a penalty, because one, he was harassing an employee, and 2, he was like messing up that he's costing the restaurant money.
He's not just harassing, he's like doing something outside of his job description whilst not fulfilling his duties that's within his job description. I don't know what's the best way to put that, but that's the best my
you were sent there. You were sent there by like the institute to learn, and you're not learning. So I feel like that's like a valid like reason to just pull him out.
Yeah.
So dumb. So did you see my note in ear monitors? Did I send them?
I did not. You didn't show.
I put them in the I put them in the media and links.
Alright, let me check. Take a look. Mocha.
You can see my old ones, they were like literally broke.
Bro,
I know.
your old one.
It was falling apart in my ears.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, these ones fit better too.
That's what
Stupid
she
rules
said.
like that are normal. We have something similar but in the field of education, which was infuriating when I worked as a teacher for a few years. What? I feel like that shouldn't be allowed. Like, even as a teacher, if you're not, if you're not, say, following, what is it called? The teacher yearly plan? Like, if you're not following that properly, then you shouldn't be fit as a teacher. And also if you're like flirting with the other teachers, you're not there to flirt. Especially if the other like employees already have like a partner. That's considered harassment. Like you shouldn't you should be reprimanded for that.
And for some reason, they didn't care, so.
That is so stupid.
Yeah,
For
it
me,
was a really shitty experience.
For me, if I were to do something like that during like my externship and stuff, I would have been fired on the spot and I wouldn't have been able to graduate. Hearing means extra work for them. That's true, but then say if someone was harassing another, that teacher could also report it to like say the teacher's board or something. And then that'll be more work for them than just firing that one teacher. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, it's generally stupid people doing stupid work, honestly. It's always the lazy people who are put in the management role.
I know. I remember at the clinic I worked at before, the management the manager barely came in the clinic. And she only lived like a 10-minute drive away from the clinic. And her excuse was, I'm working from home. But then, whenever we asked her for something, like even as simple as the printer run out of ink, she wouldn't go get it. Like, the printer would be out of ink for like 2 months. It's so stupid.
Incapable.
Bow, 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 bow.
Like, I get the managers back in my old workplace were younger. They're just like, yeah, I feel like they're around your age. Cool.
That's even worse because I feel like now it's really normal to see younger managers, but um like the managers that are appointed in that position should be held up to a standard. And if they're
Yeah.
not following those standards and rules, then they should get demoted. It's just that simple. Also, it looks
People in
really
HR
bad
is
for
also a
like a.
problem.
It looks really
Sorry,
bad
go ahead.
for like a younger managers that actually take the job seriously. You know.
Mhm. It's really stupid.
Life doesn't work like that, sadly. I know, like, she's so stupid, to be honest. But if you work at, um, like, say, a large corporation, um, sometimes they do have, like, a better hand at it because they do have, like, higher ups to answer to. And if you raise, if an employer skips the manager, and HR and goes directly to like the higher ups, that will be like a bigger problem for them, I think. You know?
Mhm.
But if it's like a private privately owned restaurant and stuff like that, or a privately owned clinic, there's not really much you can do. Because like, you know, like you only work with like maybe like 10 to 20 people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the owners are less likely to want to do anything about it. Yeah.
I mean, in the long run, that can be healthy for the company.
No, it's not.
You're just neglecting, like, the boss would be neglecting the responsibility to the responsibility of managing a team to a manager. I guess that's what a manager is for. But if you constantly get complaints like that and the manager is not solving the issue, I feel like the boss herself would have to get her hands dirty.
I know. Like, also it looks so bad for the boss. Like, you hired this person to actually do the job, and they're not doing the job. That just means like you have a bad
Oh.
sense of judgment. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Well, it's quote unquote in her defense. The institute we were in, we were just sent to work. The bosses, the owners of the restaurant didn't really have a choice.
That's true. But that's when I feel like
But still,
the
yeah, it's one.
institute is so wrong for putting a penalty on the restaurant when they want to fire a student.
Yeah. That doesn't
Yeah.
make sense. Maybe we're already having a podcast.
Oh my god, we should save this for the podcast.
Now we always have more titles to yap about. We always would.
Oh my god, our first episode on the podcast. What does your poop look like? Is it healthy?
Oh. Viewers poop review.
Poop
Toilet review.
reviewers. Send us your toilet poops.
Send us your human excrement. We will rate.
We'll put it on a scale. Yeah.
Oh my god. S tier, B tier.
Can you screen share?
Oh, hold on. I'm just setting
Matching
up my
Tobias.
wallpaper.
Oh my god, speaking of poop, I only learned what hot snakes are like a couple years ago. Do you guys know what hot snakes are?
No.
So, it's when you go out drinking the night before and then the morning after, your poops come out in like a long, skinny, almost soft poop, and it spirals in the toilet pool.
Raguda is crashing out. You may or may
His
not have just
heart's
lost a viewer there. And I mean,
we have this thing where schools get some sort of stipend by having a lot of graduates. So when those two did, is just pass some of the underperforming students, so it doesn't look bad. That's so bad. You shouldn't be doing that. I know some schools have like a quota to meet, like they have to have a certain amount of students graduate from that school to look good as a school, but that doesn't mean you pass the bad students. Bye, Makara. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for listening to the poop talk. Regona, I'm not a fart tuber. Oh my god.
it's gonna box me. Really cute. There we go.
Bye, Makara. I love Animal Crossing music. I wish there's an Animal Crossing inspired coffee near me. Like you know the coffee in Animal Crossing? Brewster's coffee or whatever it's called. I want that. Oops. Let me adjust.
Which coffee?
The Animal Crossing coffee. Like the coffee in the game.
Oh,
I wish we had that like IRL, you know what I mean? It would be so fun.
sorry, I had the water in my mouth and I forgot. I'm pretty sure there are some YouTube channels out there that already, what's the word? That already recreated food like that. Like, I think it was a channel called Mori Kitchen, and okay, then they didn't exactly make Animal Crossing food, but they recreate Genshin food all the time, which was
Oh.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one before. I really like the Genshin spot.
I know, right? It's really cool. Let's put up Photoshop. Because I'm cool like that.
Okay,
And I,
now you have both viewers. Yeah. You're a poop tuber then? No, I am not a poop tuber. I don't even... You guys don't even know when I poop. I don't even know when I poop.
um, um, um,
Why?
banana.
Panini.
I may or may not have doxed my client's name. Ignore that.
Dogs. I think it's too. I hope it's too small to see.
You know what? Who's gonna Google my client?
Yeah, who's gonna Google them?
Are they gonna DM my client and say, bro, this Deru guy who's doing Photoshop work for you is ass. Look. Stop speaking facts. We know,
He
bro.
just
We know.
doxed you. He just doxed you. He was talking shit on stream.
No. A3 size. Yeah, keep it like that. Keep it like that. I'm gonna make it landscape.
Oh. We have to keep this one.
There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh.
What is that?
Large.
Shock.
Okay. I don't know what would you call this. Ooh. So now just look for one that fits my vibe.
Clouds.
Oh yeah, I should probably use this website instead. There we go. That's market.
Oh, did I tell you how I'm really I love drawing digitally, but I also hate it because I feel like I don't have a proper place to like where to put my hand. Cause I hate having it off the screen. Cause it's unstable. But then I also hate having it on the screen because I'm basically taking up like a quarter of the screen, you know what I mean?
Corner of the screen.
So like I was looking at what is it called? It's called like dartboard, I think, or iPad. Hold on, let me look it up. I think that's what it's called. Dartboard iPad. Yeah, the AstroPad dartboard iPad drawing stand. So it basically looks like a large easel, and then it has a cutout for where you can put your iPad in. But it's like $150 for a piece of foam. And I was like, I can just make that at home. So I think I want to make something like that. I don't know. I might DIY it. So then I can have like a proper stand for my iPad. Like that's more comfortable for me. Bum 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 bum.
What was I gonna do again? Alright, I was gonna do this.
This dog's head looks like an egg. Like a, I don't know, misshapen egg. He has a misshapen egg here. Oh my god, it's me.
Yeah. I need your color scheme up here so I can create a background that fits. Oh. And then I'm gonna go to Twitter. Yo, Twitter. Twitter.
On the Twitter.
Twitter.
It's called X now, okay? It's not Twitter.
I do not acknowledge that. I refuse to acknowledge it.
What? Yeah,
Hold on.
why is Elon obsessed with the letter X? I never understood that.
What? Why can I not access your Twitter? I need to look for the bunny girl soon.
It's backward. It's Yume Kumori. It's not.
Oh, there we go.
It's
No,
backward.
no, I was clicking on the link on your. I was clicking on a link in the. Hold on. What's the thing I'm supposed to do again? No, that is not it.
Hi, Kalia. Kalia. Welcome here. We're drawing. I am drawing a duck. This one on the screen. And Daryl is he's making my house. So cute, yeah! The dog has like a crazy hairdo. Like a poofy. Bum, bum.
I could probably just do this the easy way. Can you send me your bunny girl thing, the illust that you use on your schedule?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like scrolling through your thing for it.
Wait, the usual one or like the cover art?
What's the difference?
I have a new one for Bunny Girl, like the song.
Oh, okay. I found the usual one. How about the cover art? Can you send me the cover art?
Yeah. Let me go find. Where is your bunny? Bunny.
Bonnie.
Bunny. Hold on, I'll just share the drive link to you.
Alright.
Wah. Colors.
That is so shitty.
Oh yeah. Never mind, I have an exported version of yeah. Hopefully it's not too big. I don't have nitro.
Oh. Oh my god. Saucy.
Yeah, big booby.
Oh. Yeah.
Truth or dare? Truth. Truth.
She's gonna probably regret choosing truth. Just saying.
Why? I'm not scared.
Gut feeling.
Don't lie to anyone in your life. No, I chose truth. Kali, I chose truth, not dare.
Truth or dare. Truth. Describe the longest length of your hot snake. Chunk.
I don't think I've ever measured you. The ducky has a big beak. Sorry, it's Tokia, Kalia. Ano kaya make Tia more? Oh, quite. Yung like ya. Bum 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 bum.
Ah yes. I forgot to plug in my butt plug. What? My
Butt plug.
what butt plug reveal stream when?
Oh my god, that was loud.
Oh, sorry.
What was that?
What did you hear?
It was like 2 to 1. Bye, Kali. Thank you for stopping by.
Goodbye, Callie. Have a nice day. Alright.
Bow, bow. Bow.
Oh. Oh. You're probably hearing the stream where I just stabbed it.
Oh, yeah.
When I just plug in my thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Then,
Bow.
what?
Wow. Tea time. Oh, I have a. So, when I make tea, I make like a big picture of it. And then I just bring it up to my room and I drink that for like, I don't know, maybe like 5 hours. Cause I don't wanna keep making tea. So I just make like a big jug. I wanna get one of those yacht. I wanna yacht. I wanna get what are they called? Health pots? Do you know what I mean?
Bro, speaking of health pots, there's a Monster Hunter themed cafe. I'm not sure if it's still a thing. They're selling the health potion as a beverage. I want to give it a try.
Let's go. Wait, what's the price, yes?
Good question. I forgot. I'll have to check again with my girlfriend.
Let's go, chat. No IRL stream. Let's go.
Let's
Monster
go!
Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
There was also a Capcom exhibition last Sunday, a week ago, in a mall in Malaysia.
About a week ago.
About a week ago, I
Just
went to
make
it.
tea on a
It's
towel.
kind of small, but it's so cool. The Gormagala plushies are adorable.
Did you get one?
No, I'm too broke. I have too many plushies on the bed, so.
Yeah, so you store half of them at your girlfriend's house and then half of them at your house?
No. I mean, genius idea.
That only works as long as you guys don't live together yet. But when you guys live together, you have to have another room just for the plushies.
Bro, obviously, duh. Okay, there's this one thing I saw on Shopee. It's Southeast Malaysia Amazon, alright? Shopee is Southeast Asia Amazon. I saw it. Oh no, I think it was Lazada, which is like Southeast Asia Amazon too, or maybe eBay, whatever you want to call it. I saw a cockroach, a giant cockroach plushie at the height of. Okay, you're Canadian. I assume you're using the metric system.
We use centimeter, yeah.
Yeah, metric system. That cockroach plushie is around 200 centimeters in
Why?
height. I want to buy it and put it in a closet of my guest room. So when I have a friend who comes over to sleep over, they open up the closet, the giant cockroach just falls on them.
That's
It's gonna
so
be
scary.
hilarious.
Because don't they have already big cockroaches in Southeast Asia?
They're not that big, It's probably The biggest you can find is probably the size of I'm looking around. They won't go up to the size of a phone. That's from what I know.
Aren't they like 5 centimeter or bigger? Or
That's
4
pretty normal.
centimeters?
That's
Yeah.
pretty normal. Yeah.
Over here, our cockroaches are only like 1 centimeter.
Your cockroaches have not been eating well. Like, treat them well. Your cockroaches got mice too.
They're little babies. Just make a tea in a tub and store it so you have tea for weeks. That's disgusting.
Facts, bro. Speaking facts.
That's disgusting. Gaia. Also, I have a bathtub, but I don't use it.
And then you're selling the bathtub water.
I don't use the tub for like bath. I only shower in the this is gonna be really weird, but I actually because I have to bathe my dog like twice a week. This is why I don't like taking baths in here. I clean it like very well before and after I bathe him. The reason being is because the cat's litter box is also in the shower. So whenever I have to take a shower, I have to clean the tub and the shower before I take a shower. And then I have to wipe it down and keep it dry. And then I put the cat litter box back in there.
Is it common for cat owners to put litter boxes in the toilet?
I know most people do it, but I actually don't like having it in a bathroom because unless if it's something like how I'm doing it, but the bathrooms are already small, so having a litter box there it's just so sad to me. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I guess so.
But I guess if you have like a big bathroom, and you have like a proper place for it in the bathroom, then it wouldn't be so bad. But if your bathroom is so small, I don't think you should put it in the bathroom. You might as well just like put it in another room. I know a lot of cat owners don't like it in the living room, but actually, having it in the living room is one of the better places for you. Because it's not that loud, and it's easy for the cat to get there. So it's not like from one end of the house to the other. It's like in the middle of the house. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, the general rule for litter box is if you have, so it's one litter box per floor, and then if you have 2 cats, it's one litter box per cat plus 1. So if you have multiple floors and you have 2 cats, if you have 3 floors in your house and 2 cats, so you'll have to have, what's 3 times 3? 9.
Bro. It's 9.
My math is so bad, okay?
Just make tea in a tub and store it so you have tea for weeks. Poopy tea.
No bathtub tea. That's so gross.
Why was I thinking of poop? Maybe because we were talking. Is it because we were talking about cat litters?
Yeah, and we were
Dang.
talking about hot snakes.
Hot snake. Remind me, what's a hot snake again? Proceeds to traumatize Raguna again.
Okay, if I had to learn what hot snakes are, you guys have to kill.
It's sharing knowledge.
Yeah, it
The
can't
internet
just
is a
be
place
me.
where you learn more. Exactly.
Also, I feel like I know a lot of things, but when there's something that I don't know, like hot snakes, for example, I just assume that it's not general knowledge because I know a lot of general things. So then I have to share it with other people. So I'm like, have you guys heard of this thing called hot snakes?
She's a menace to society, Chad.
What is Charizardian? What is that?
I'll kind of Google that and have my eyes destroyed forever.
Hold on, let me Urban Dictionary it. Hold on. Charizardian.
Uh-huh.
That's terrible. Wouldn't that hurt people? That's not. You can't do that though.
Honestly, sounds like every teenager ever.
Do you want to know what it means?
Maybe we got different definitions of it.
It's from the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, let me just look up the Urban Dictionary version.
Guys, that's dangerous. Don't do that.
Damn, the Urban Dictionary version is way more unhinged than I thought.
Right? That's dangerous. You shouldn't be doing that.
Because the one I found on some other website was just saying shit like, but you use the term Charizarding when someone is acting bold
No.
and doing really bold shit.
I feel like that's the kids' version of you.
Yeah, that's probably the family-friendly version of it.
Oh my god, this duck is gonna be so fat.
That's a fine word. I wanna use it someday.
Charizardian.
Share it. I'm gonna put it on my stream. Yeah, I'm gonna set up my stream eventually again, and I'm gonna have a channel full of dumb words so people like Raguna can share the most unhinged words in it.
Oh my
And
god.
and sometime throughout stream, I'm just gonna go and say, here's your word of the day. Hot
Word of
snakes.
the day. Submitted. You have to put submitted by.
Yeah, submitted by Raguna. Submitted by Kumo, hot snakes. Next stream, word of the day, Charizarding. Peak viewer interaction. I was supposed to be streaming today too. But then I tried to set up Meld and I found out Meld Studio that it does not support stinger transition, I was immediately disappointed because stinger
Oh, yeah.
transition is a me thing.
That's so sad. Wait, that's the new OBS thing, right? The one that just came
Yeah.
out.
It's yeah. It didn't just come out. It's been in development for a bit. It's just that I guess with how new it is, OBS is still a better. It depends on what you're going for. If you want stingers, then definitely a no-go. You can't apply filters on the mic on Melt 2, which is kind of stupid. So you can, if you want to add filters to your mic, you gotta use something like voice meter to add noise gate so nobody can hear your developing hot snakes in the background. I'm just using that word now. Don't worry about it. I am definitely sane.
But that's like also TikTok rolled out with their own like OBS too. It's called TikTok Studio. And when they first came out with it, I downloaded it. And it's lacking so much. Like for overlays, if you want to import your overlays, you can't have a video. So you have to have just like still pictures. But my overlay is a video. So I was like, I can't do that. And it just looks so bad, you know? And yeah, it also doesn't have like finger transitions and stuff like that. It was just lacking a lot. So the my first few TikTok streams were so ugly until Streamlabs incorporated TikTok multi-streaming. Then I finally was able to have prettier layout.
Yeah.
But yeah, people who are using only the TikTok studio, I feel so bad for them because I look at their streams and it's so ugly. No offense. If you're gonna do that, you can add snowballing in the pile. What's snowballing? Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Urban Dictionary.
I love
Ew, I don't want to
I
know
love-
that. That's disgusting.
There's a
That's
similar
so
term.
gross. Wait, isn't I thought there was another term for this. Isn't there?
Return to sender.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. I stopped doing outlines for my drawings because I saw this one video that's like you don't have to outline your drawings all the time. If you just like do colors, if you just color it anyway, it still looks good. It's just like an art preference thing. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. I usually hate how my outline looks anyway. So I am just not gonna outline, and I am just gonna have clean sketch lines. That's yeah.
Yeah. I found out that if you don't use outlines, you get a more 3D render.
Yeah, it looks more watercolor painting. And it looks like it feels like a softer image, you know?
I also found this by watching. There's an assignment that I gotta do with digital art. I watched a video by a YouTuber named Mark Brunette. He was an ex Riot artist. No, not Riot. What's the word? Blizzard. There we go.
Uh-huh.
And he taught in this video. He taught how to shade. So he doesn't really use line art. His line art is more just like a guideline.
Yeah.
And as
Yeah.
he paints, he turns off his, what's the word? He turns off his outline. There we go. He turns off his outline halfway through because he doesn't need it anymore. He already has the shape figured out,
Yeah.
and the result is so good.
That's how so a long time ago when I wanted to get my first
Yeah.
tattoo. You know how like when you get tattoos they're very the outline is like the most crucial part of a tattoo. But back then a lot of tattoo artists didn't want to do tattoos without an outline. So I had to keep looking for artists. I'm like, I don't want a tattoo with an outline. It was only like 5 years ago when I started seeing a lot of like tattoos without an outline, and it looks so much prettier. Like yeah, like clean, like no outline, like tattoos. It just looks cleaner to me. I don't know. Like it's not as like hard on the eyes, I guess. You know what I mean?
It just looks like it's blended into your skin. Is that what you're trying to
Yeah. Yeah, it just looks like it. Yeah, it blends really well, like onto your skin.
really?
Boom, boom, boom. That's a big tree.
Yeah, that's gonna be your house. That little voice where you're clicking. And the tree's gonna be
Yeah,
white.
that's my house.
Okay, what would Matsuo live in?
He lives in a shrine.
Oh damn.
His shrine is ugly. I'm just kidding.
Damn. Matsuo, are you in the chat? Can you give me a rough explanation? That's a rough idea of what your lore, what your place is like.
I think he's sleeping already, cause he said he has to wake up early. But
Wake the fuck up.
I know he lives in a shrine, but there's not a lot of upkeep in the shrine because you guys aren't donating to him.
Damn. Damn.
Meanwhile, Kumo just prowls around the city at night. Yow! I'm a night owl. I get to fly around people's houses and steal their dreams.
Menace.
Oh. Oh, I forgot if you were the one that I told that I was reading my old um written stories.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I thought it was gonna be like really cringe and stuff. But then I got really into it because I totally forgot like the plot of the story. So then I stayed
Oh,
up until like 5 in the morning reading my old stories. and then I didn't finish yet. And then I was like, no, what happened next?
oh, you told me. Yeah, you told me. She's aging, chat. She forgot the plot of her own story.
I totally forgot. And now I'm trying to refresh my memory because I had like a lot of notes, like just like random notes in the folder for that story. I'm trying to like remember it by piecing it together. Um to see if like I can continue it because I'm like how did I try to piece this together? But she's a homeless rabbit. I'm not homeless. Daryl is
Homeless.
building my house. Why do you not know what happy on snacks you made? But it's been like a long time since I made it. Also, when I was writing this story, um, I was writing it, um, so the main character was loosely based off of a really close friend of mine. But then, um, he started not being nice. So then, sometimes when something traumatic happens to me, I just try to forget it as much as I can, and I think that's what happened. Which was really sad because I really like the story.
We will now have a moment of silence. No,
Moment of silence for the ending of the story.
that she could
It's
not
okay.
remember.
I'm trying to remember yet so I can finish yet. Maybe it'll be my webtoon. My first webtoon, guys.
Yo,
It'll be my first webtoon. That legit is what happened to love. Yeah, but that's a real thing though. Like for a lot of people, when something traumatic happens to them, they just try to forget it. And then when you ask them about it, like 2 years later, they're like, "That happened? I don't remember." But for me, that friend was really, really close to me. But then he ended up started being toxic. Like, he wasn't that bad towards me, but to other people, he was not the nicest person. So, to me, that just doesn't align with my morals. So I just made a decision to cut him off, which was really sad because I really treasured our friendship when it was still a healthy friendship. I love realized how posterior girl next door was biased on the author's wife that eventually cheated on him. That's so sad. And Dion, you killed him the next deal. You killed the character off. Killed. Killed them off.
I don't know what's going on, chat, but I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, get him.
Diro, if you wrote a manga about your wife and
My
then
wife.
yeah, your waifu, and then
Okay.
and then 2 years later she cheated on you, wouldn't you kill her off the manga?
Uh, most definitely yes.
Yeah, you could have done something funny and made it a tragedy of that story. Yeah, that's what I am thinking.
That already happened in their lore. The bitch that brought me into VTuber court, she's already killed off in their
Yeah,
lore.
but she is not. Say say you made the manga and the main character was based off of your waifu, right?
Oh, based off of her. Oh god.
Yeah, and
Nah,
it's the main character.
I'll just end it. I'll just end the manga, bro.
Without a proper ending, or would you write
Yeah,
like
that
a?
she doesn't deserve a proper ending. No.
Oh my god! But your readers deserve a proper ending.
She doesn't.
That's
If you want me to
true.
give her a proper ending, cancel her and then I'll make her downfall the proper ending. I'm an amazing person. I know. I know. You don't gotta tell me. Nods profusely.
I feel like for my story that I abandoned years ago, I would want to give it kind of a tragedy ending because it's already like a tragic story to begin with. Uh so it's not really far off to kill off the main character. But I don't think that will be the ending. Because as much as I loved the main character when I first started writing it, I also love the side characters, but that's because I'm the type of person that always falls in love with the side characters and not the main characters.
You got an issue, but that is so relatable.
Sometimes the main characters are just like too eccentric or like too much, you know?
Yep.
And the side characters are more like relatable sometimes.
Sometimes the side characters just has better story. A, a
Yeah.
classic example would be Genshin Impact. Because
No,
nobody
you're
knows
right.
what the fuck is Lumine and Ether's story.
No one cares about the
Yeah, no one
travelers.
cares about Traveler. Allahu Akbar, you drop from the world of Honkai Impact trying to find another home world because blah 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 blah. Uh, and then now we're crying because Furina died or something.
Yeah. Remember when they
And
came
then no
out with
one cares
Xiao?
about Fossilors anymore.
Remember when they first came out with Xiao's backstory? Oh my god, everyone cried. They were like, his whole family is dead. They're all
And I'm just
dead.
like,
He's the last
womp
one.
womp. I'm just like, womp womp. The one thing about Genshin is that there's too much sub story. Like, can we at least like there's not. I'm not saying there's no happy story because like, if you think about it, all the 5-star character has a depression story for you to cry over for the next 2 seasons of Attack on Titan. But
That is
for
true.
the 4-star characters like Xiangling, I want cook, me want cook so bad. Oh wait, God gave me vision. Damn, that's cool.
That is true.
That is just literally the plot of how 4-star characters get their vision.
Oma's definitely the kind of guy that like the dude who got cooked in the B movie. No! Not the B movie.
I like jazz. But yeah, they try to make every character relatable in the story, but in the end, they just end up with that emotional. I don't even know what
Emotional
you call it.
damage.
Emotional damage, which I guess is a way to like get your fans into the series because oh my god, I empathize with this character so much. But that's why I love him so much. Zhongli Daddy is a sugar papa. He can feed me like how he feeds a child this big fat rock. Yeah,
I don't know. I wouldn't want to date someone like Zhongli. No offense.
bro is old dude. They don't want to date Zhongli. They just want to get banged by him and his money. I'm just saying like.
I still wouldn't. I don't know.
Love and Deep Space players are in the next level.
Oh my god, Love and Deep Space. The guys? They're not. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've read a lot of different types of like mangas. Like what is the young adult genre again for manga?
Doujin?
No, not the D-Gen one.
Young adults.
Like
Hentai.
no. Like seinen.
Shonen?
Like no, not shonen. That's like
No?
for
Oh no.
for younger kids and stuff.
Teens.
Seinen, yeah. Seinen genre. The guy is in Love and Deep Space. There's no flavor to the. I know they all have like their own like personality and like their own kind of thing going for them. But to me, it's not. Their personality is not. It's too bland. You know what I mean? There's not much going on there.
I
And
don't play Love in Deep Space, but yeah, they like do something better with the character design. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna go Love in Deep Space right now and improve myself.
yeah, the character designs are. It's just pretty boy design.
Oh my god, look at this guy. Oh
And
my god.
their personalities are very one-sided. Like one guy is like
Look at this. Come on, look at my stream. Look at my
who
stream.
is this?
This guy's Love in Deep Space character, and he looks exactly like Joshua Rossfield from Final Fantasy 16.
Stop. It's pretty much made to
It's
be a Gunner game,
yes, it's a girl Gunner game.
but I feel like if it really was made for girls, then you would put more effort into the personality of each guy. But it's so bland. Like, they're your stereotypical, quiet, aloof guy, the too cool guy. You know what I mean? Like, the guy that's really cool from afar, but he still cares about you type of guy. That's one of them. But that's it.
What are-
There's nothing else going on for him. That's it.
What are the chances they use ChatGPT to generate character traits and make a design off of it?
I think that's exactly how they did it. Because it's very plain. Like, they could have just asked ChatGPT, we need 5 guys with different personalities. That's it.
So stupid. And the fact that so many women are, well, not women, so many girls are like drooling over them. I have this pygmy girl in my class. I call her pygmy because all she does is like, she doesn't what's the word? Like, she's trying to stand out so hard, and every time we're in the club, she just hogs the mic and sing all the time. As much as it's an entertainment club.
Oh, like a special snowflake kind of person?
I guess so. They just wanna like show off. It could be interpreted in the way that yeah, she likes to sing, she loves music that much, but even if you do, like when we have a karaoke session in the club, after one song you should at least ask if anybody else would like to sing. But she hogs the
Yeah.
mic and sings like 4 songs. Then she asks if anybody wants to sing, and that's not even guaranteed. She would be hogging it
Because
all the time.
he wants to be the center of the attention, no?
Exactly. And that is more proven when sometime during this sem, out of nowhere, yeah, you know the character of Raphael or something?
Yeah.
Purple hair, I don't know, bro. I don't know if that's Raphael, but I don't care. Could not give enough fucks. She
Yeah.
cosplayed that character to school
Why?
for no reason, because in Bukit Bintang in Malaysia, which is like the Times Square of Malaysia, the Shibuya place, yeah, apparently it was showing that character's birthday on the giant screens.
Wait, does she even play Love and Deep Space?
I assume she does because she's cosplaying it.
No, because there's some cosplayers that just cosplay 3D characters and they know nothing about like the game or the character.
I think she does play it. But even if she doesn't, I couldn't care. She even cosplays as another Love in Deep Space character during her performance. And cringe. Cringe.
Well, she's just attention seeking.
No shit. Maximum cringe.
There's 2 types of Gunner devs. I'll just make it for Guniang and the type like Latso and the one that actually makes great game that just coincidentally has Guniang like Rats. I think if you approach it like you just want a game for Guniang, then the content and the substance of the game, it's not very like good, you know what I mean? It's just plain. It's just mad.
You're not wrong. Again, they could have put more effort, honestly. Instead of just make it a cool game. All in all.
Yeah, I think they should have put more effort into it. But the graphics for it are really pretty. I think that's why a lot of people like it.
That's the thing about gacha games. Like, the game doesn't have to be good as long as it adheres to the people's appeal preferences. Then yeah, it's an amazing game. 10 out of 10 would again.
No, because I tried to play games like that. Like I tried to play Wuthering Waves. I tried to play what was the other one? Like Reverse something something.
Reverse 1999.
Yeah, and I couldn't get into it because there's no substance to it.
Early days Wuthering Waves was fun for a short period of time, but from my listening to my senior, apparently things are a lot better now.
Like the storyline and stuff like that?
I mean, the storyline has always been pretty decent from what I've heard.
I don't know.
It's
It's really
they don't
hard.
immediately tell you the end game. If like for Genshin, it's just you are trying to look for your brother, but then you meet all these great friends with depression story along the way, and then you forget about them until a year later because you gotta visit their region for their Chinese New Year or some shit.
Yeah. But like, when I tried to play Wuthering Waves, it was so boring. Maybe that's just me. Like, I need an exciting beginning of the story, and then give me all like the crazy backstories, the crazy what do you call, like the surprises like sprinkled in there. But if the hook of the story is bad and it's boring for me, and like you have to build it up slowly to get exciting, I'm not gonna play. No
I think that's
feelings.
the things about these like gacha games that's running long term. They have to try and keep the appeal of the game.
Yeah, like I think the difference with Genshin and like Zenlius, the way they started Zenlius was actually so different. Like it was like you were getting thrown information like from the first, like from the start of it, and you're like, what is happening? And you're like, oh my god, are we the baddies? And then and then like later on, like a couple chapters later, that's when you're like, oh no, like we are not the baddies. You know what I mean? But like for Genshin, it was just like
Crash land in an unknown space, trying to get to
yeah,
know the place, to look for something.
yeah, it's like, oh, I'm just trying to look for my sibling, and I'm like, okay, that's it.
Well,
That's the
no,
end
you
goal.
forgot the part where look for siblings, solve every nation's crisis. At this, the United States of America requires a Genshin Impact character in there so they can solve the tariffs.
But then nothing's gonna get solved.
No,
Because
it's
nothing in
again,
Genshin gets
but it's
solved.
the traveler. It's the traveler. This
That's
fucking traveler goes to every continent and saves their continent from, I don't know, the Fatuus, the Fatui.
yeah, what are they
Like
called? The
anything's
Fatui?
wrong, blame the Fatui. Don't got enough money, blame the Fatui. Your mom passed away 2 weeks ago, blame the Fatui. It's always them, bro. And
But
then
yeah, I just want something different about a story. Like I can't with bland like storyline. It's so boring for me.
I feel you. So how many subscribers did you think you lost by talking shit about Genshin and Wu?
I'm gonna lose so many subscribers. I'm just kidding. I hope not. Please don't unsub. I love Hoyo games. Just that they could have done better with the storyline.
I love Hoyo games when they're not shit. That's basically what she just said.
I love Hoyo games. Period. Please don't send me a cease and desist, Hoyo Lab. I still play Zenless Zone Zero.
Yeah, did we talk about the plagiarism drama? No, I'm joking.
No, stop! Cease and desist. We're actually gonna get sealed. A season the seal.
Damn. Would be hilarious. I probably have no more reference from you, so it's just the whole page.
Oh no, I don't know how to draw duck feet. Oh no, my nose is running. No, I gotta get a tissue. Wow.
She has to get this issue.
What kind? We have little duck feet.
Little baby dog figgies.
These ones are more spread out.
That's what she says.
Yes. No, not like that. Oh my nose water, yeah, it's dripping like a faucet.
What?
My nose is dripping like a faucet.
infinite water glitch. So when are you gonna sell your nose water?
Ew, who would buy my nose water? That's gross.
I mean, there are people who's going out their way to buy chemical bathwater. So
Yeah, but that's because she already had like a big following. Who's gonna buy my nose water?
trust the process.
Oh no!
Be right back. I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Sweaty hands? Yung cafetitos are like yes?
Panini.
Panini. Here's my little guy so far. It only took like 2 hours. It's because we yap so much.
And then we spend an hour eating.
Yeah, basically.
Peak content.
Duck looking mighty delicious. No! Don't eat him!
Swallow.
Can't eat him. Leave the poor ducky alone. Mama, how's your drawing going?
I'm making another one based on their rules.
Okay. A yapping stream with a bit of drawing. I feel like that's all my streams. I just yap with a little bit of gaming.
That's not necessarily a bad thing though.
Yeah, but like for some people, they come up for the games. And I'm just like, I just want something to be I just want to be doing something while I'm talking. Because I can't sit still, okay? It's so hard for
Time
me
to
to just sit
stream
still.
Monhan.
I'm trying.
I am thinking of getting a subscription of GeForce Now.
Oh, you
just
thought
so I can
about,
play
yeah.
more. I tried out the 1 day trial version and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So when I
Okay.
receive my next allowance, I'll actually get it. So you can have
Okay.
consistent 100 streams.
Gaia's Monster Hunter streams! We're back with the Monster Hunter!
Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter! Okay, my duck's head is looking pretty bald, so we're gonna give it the afro.
What?
His little crazy hairdo. God, I feel like I need to follow some circle. This is not a good circle. I don't know how to draw a circle, chat. Like,
Just use the circle tool.
my circle tool is different.
Yeah, just draw down the circle and hold it down. Isn't that how it works in Procreate?
Yeah, but I'm messing up. I don't know.
Damn. Damn.
It's
I can't
literally a
help
skill
you.
issue.
I didn't want to say it, but since you said it, yeah, skill issue.
Okay, I think this is good enough. Bum 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 bum. Bunny meow. I never asked. Daryl, what's your favorite animal?
What's my favorite animal? Kirby.
Kirby is not an animal.
Kirby is not
Kirby's
an
a
animal.
balloon.
What would my favorite animal be? I think I used to have one, but then I feel like cats are too like cold. They don't really care about you. If you want company, dogs would probably be the best.
Yeah, but okay. I have. I'm not supposed to say this, but I feel like if your job is like pertaining to the animal industry, you can't have favorites. But between cats and dogs, I like cats better. Like I know they're
Why
kind of like a. You're right, like they're kind of more aloof and like standoffish, but they teach you boundaries. You know what I mean? And
Oh, nice.
no, it's true. I feel like okay, for me, if I have a friend that I just met, and then I ask them to come over to my house and meet my cat. If they don't do well with my cat, I'm not gonna be friends with them.
Damn. Dang.
It's true. Because cats, they have their own boundaries, and especially for my cat, he gets scared really easily. So you have to approach him with a lot of caution.
That's
And
because
the
he's a pussy, literally. Not just...
yeah, but like he just runs away and he gets scared really easily. But for other cats, they could either retaliate or just be like or they could just be really friendly. But I do still feel like a lot of cats teach people proper boundaries because you can't just keep playing with cats, right?
Yeah, they eventually get like tired.
Yeah, they get really tired of you petting them, so then they end up like scratching you or biting you. So that's their way of saying like you have to stop. But for some people, they'll just keep trying to play with the cat. And to me, I'm like, you're not respecting his boundaries for that. You know what I mean? But
That's why
for
I feel like a
dogs,
cat would be a terrible cat for me.
but like for dogs, it's so easy. It's like, yeah, they love you no matter what, unless you're really an abusive owner, then they won't like you. But you know, like it's too easy to earn their affection. I don't know.
I mean, that's the part of it that I like.
I know, but like it just feels really rewarding when a cat really shows you that it loves you. You know what I mean? It just makes you feel more special, I guess. Like they show their own way of being affectionate, and it just feels nicer, I guess.
That's the equivalent of getting a girlfriend. You need to earn their trust first.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's not even just like dating and stuff. It's like for friendships too, right? You have to earn other people's trust. So then you could be their friend and whatever. But for dogs, like yeah, you just like Raguna said, you just give him some jerky and then they'll just like you. You know? there's not much substance to it. But like for cats, I feel like if you really want loyalty, I think it's cats that you would want. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, so
I think a properly trained dog can be loyal too. They don't just fall for somebody's bribery. Cough cough government cough cough.
I know, but like it's not the same type of loyalty. At least not to me. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't know either because I never actually had a pet that I could keep around the house. My family does have a dog, but if you're not familiar with how most Chinese people keep pets, they lock them up in a cage. So my previous dog, who died of old age, she was locked up in a cage for like 90% of its life. A 2-meter cage.
Oh,
2 by 2
why?
by 2 cage.
Why is that?
Because they think that the animal is filthy, so they didn't allow it in the house. And they don't like it when the dog just climbs onto them. Because
So,
they
like,
never wanted to train the dog.
well, they don't like have an outdoor house for the dog or something.
The outdoor house is the cage.
I feel like you should give it more space, Dion, if you're just gonna have an outdoor house.
That's what I tried telling my family, but you know, Asian parents are stupid. They don't listen. I hate parents for this exact reason. They think because they're old, they know more, but that's partially true. But when you treat animals like that, that's kind of like you're better off not having it. You know, if you're gonna just keep the dog in a 2 by 2 by 2 meter cage its whole life, might as well not have it.
Yeah, because that's really cruel for the dog. Like, they can't even like run around properly and stuff.
Yeah,
You
like,
know,
it has no spot to play.
like I understand. Like, um, to me, it's okay to keep outdoor dogs as long as they have proper housing. Like, like in farm areas over here, they have like farm dogs, you know? But they sleep in the barn where it's like heated. But they get to run around the field and stuff.
Nope, Mado did not get to do that. And the worst part is, they got another dog.
Oh, that's
So
so sad.
this new dog is going through the same shit.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm guessing like over there, there's not much like pet regulations.
They are. It's just like the older generation don't like. They don't feel like animal has got rights, so they
Yo,
treat animal
wait,
really
wait.
poorly.
Aren't they scared like someone will report them or whatever?
I mean, in this world, in this society, I don't think anyone fucking cares. I'll be surprised if somebody actually reported them. But honestly, nobody cares.
That's so sad. Cause like for us, like I think in just like North America, um, like because we treat pets like our children basically. A lot of people are like very sensitive with how other owners treat their dogs. So like if you suspect like even like the slightest neglect, your neighbor will be like, oh my god, my neighbor is like abusing his dog and stuff like that. He's not feeding the dog properly, or he's keeping him outside and it's snowing outside. You know what I mean?
Then bitch, mind your own business.
But that's just like how it is over here. They're always like it's really nice that neighbors actually do that, because like if neighbors do that for pets, that means they're more likely to do that if your neighbor is abusive to their children, right?
Mhm.
But it could also like backfire, because I've heard of stories about like grandparents who wants the grandchildren for themselves and just wants to cut out the parents of the picture. So they
Okay,
report
that's
the
low-key fucked up.
parents. Yeah, it's so messed up. They report the parents for abuse, so then the kids will get taken away and be put with the grandparents. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It's
Bro,
so fucked up.
I feel like we can make this a podcast topic. I have so many stories to share about people around me who got like really messed up family situations.
Okay, we
Like
have to
two of
jot this down.
yeah. Let me just write it down in my podcast channel.
But yeah, it's just super messed up. Like why is your family so toxic? Like why can't you just be satisfied with like seeing your grandkids, you know?
It's low-key insane.
Hmm.
Mm. It should be my channel, right? You are, okay. Let me just give you the room. And there we go.
Chat, look out for our upcoming podcast.
I-
Oh wow. Oh yeah, it's so. But he's not as cute. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep it small. A small big.
buddy.
Oh, my YouTube stopped. My background music. Okay, it's back. It's back.
What are you thinking of? Stopping for the day.
Probably very soon. It's getting really late for me.
Yeah.
I think the sun might be rising soon.
Oh, 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 shit.
Sometimes I can't tell because I have blackout curtains.
That is not a good idea, honestly.
Why not? I get to sleep all day. And I wake up whenever I want.
That is exactly the reason.
But I still have alarms.
I feel like it's good to wake up to natural sunlight.
I tried that actually. But
But
I didn't like it. It
um,
made me more tired, I guess. I have to fix the beak, but I think the proportion is good for my dog. What do you think? Except the beak. The beak is ugly.
I think it's alright.
Yeah. I think we can end off there.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going out for a walk
Okie dokie.
and then come back
Okay.
later to continue.
Okay, thanks for joining us today. It was mostly yapping, not much joy.
That is so true.
It was half eating, half yapping, with a little bit of joy. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow we're gonna well, I'm gonna play more Dream Daddy.
Bro. Yeah.
More Dream Daddy with Matsuo and Omiya. Yeah, and eventually Diro and I will probably set up a podcast. It'll just be us
Let's go.
yapping. And then eventually Diro will set up his stream too.
Soon. You can expect it next week. I hope. Probably.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for joining us today. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then keep an eye out for Diro's stream. Okay,
GG.
thanks for joining. Bye bye.
Bye bye.